I always take as much time as I can to rip into the BMI. Yeah. I cannot stand the BMI.
Yeah, I'm overweight.
I've mentioned this in the book.
Yeah, I'm 6'3",
oh, I'm
210, so I'm overweight. You're obese?
Yeah, I'm massively morbidly obese. I have, you can see my abs, like you can see my serratus, I don't know what about body fat is. I need to go get it checked again, but it's low, and I'm morbidly obese. Like, it's funny because if I tried to get insurance, nobody would insure me. They're like, you're 235 pounds and 6 feet tall. That's absurd.
Right.
So, but I talked about it. It actually gave one of my really awesome female athletes an eating disorder. So she goes to her doctor. Doctor takes her BMI and just flippantly goes, hey, by the way, you might want to watch, what you're eating because, your BMI is getting up and you're technically obese. See ya, walks out the door. You tell a 17-year-old girl she's obese, you literally just told her, hey, you're a fat ass.
Right.
Quit eating. And that's literally what she did. She was a phenomenal soccer player, straight A student, sweetest, nicest, smart girl, awesome, perfect, like the exact model what you want for a daughter. Saw her a couple months later, she'd lost a bunch of weight, had to quit playing soccer, was making C's, was tired all the time because she literally quit eating. Yeah. And I was never been so pissed off at another doctor in my entire life because that happened. So everybody had just been like, hey, look, the BMI is useless. She has, you can see the muscle definition in her thighs. Like, obviously she's not fat. Right. Like, so let's take into account what really is going on here. And had he just not said anything and been like, hey, look, I checked your hormones, I checked your blood, I checked all these things, you're healthy. She would be like, great, and why not? And she would never have lost her junior year. Everything would have been fine. But, ends up, and it wasn't necessarily his fault. It was just his lack of understanding that ended up giving her this horrible issue.
Well, yeah, and BMI was developed for insurance companies for an easy way to just overall look at if someone is not working out at all and you're just doing BMI, then sure, that might be okay to look at. But anybody with any amount of muscle tissue or has been an athlete, unless you're like 40 years removed from that and then that muscle is completely gone, like BMI doesn't really make sense at all. So, well, I'm glad that she was able to get to you and feel a little bit better at that point. But yeah, I think overgeneralization sometimes can get people in trouble.